Hello chemagicians. Today we will discuss about types of organic reactions. So there are mainly 6 types of organic reactions: substitution, addition, elimination reaction, rearrangement, redox, that includes both reduction and oxidation, and pericyclic reactions. So first of all we will discuss about substitution reaction. So in substitution reaction, a reagent, which is an inorganic compound which brings a change in the reaction, replaces a group or an atom of substrate. Substrate is the organic compound which undergoes change in a chemical reaction. So with example we can see this is OH minus, which is an inorganic group which is reagent here. It is replacing Cl, right, from CH3Cl, which is substrate, and we obtain CH3OH. So OH is replacing Cl from CH3Cl and we obtain CH3OH, and Cl leaves. So this Cl minus is leaving group. So this is substitution reaction, also known as displacement reaction. Next we will discuss about addition reaction. So in addition reaction, one or two molecules of reagent are added to a multiple bond or a small ring of substrate. So with example we can see this is the reagent H2, which is an inorganic compound, and this is a multiple bond, double bond, ethene, right? So H2 is getting attached to this double bond and we obtain ethane. So this double bond breaks and two additional bonds are added. Another example we can see, we have cyclopropane. On adding Cl2 in it, which is reagent, and this is substrate, we obtain the ring opens up, we obtain a chain type structure and two Cl are attached to it. So this is addition reaction, in which something is added to a multiple bond or a ring. Okay. Next reaction we are going to study is elimination reaction. So in elimination reaction, one or two molecules are expelled, that means removed, from the substrate to give multiple bond or ring compounds. We can see this with example. We have this, right? On adding zinc in it, we obtain a cyclobutane and zinc bromide is removed. Okay. Another example is ethanol. On adding concentrated sulfuric acid in it, which is a dehydrating agent, we obtain a double bond because this OH and one H from here are removed. So we can see elimination reaction is just opposite to addition reaction. In addition reaction, something was getting added, and in elimination reaction, something is getting removed. Reaction we are going to discuss is redox reaction. So in redox reaction we can see reagents bring about a change in oxidation number of carbon atom of substrate molecule. We can clearly see in reduction oxidation number decreases, right, and in oxidation number increases. With example we can see here we have ethanol and the oxidation number of this carbon here is +1. On adding LiLH4, which is an inorganic reagent, the oxidation number decreases to -1. So this is reduction. In oxidation reaction, here we have ethanol and the oxidation number of this carbon is -1. On adding KMNO4, which is another reagent, which is oxidizing agent, the oxidation number increases to +3. So this is oxidation and this is reduction. So next reaction we are going to discuss is rearrangement reaction. In rearrangement reaction, bond connectivity within the molecule changes to give different compound having same molecular formula, that is structural isomers. That means bond connectivity within the same molecule changes, right? So let's see it with an example. So this methyl here is shifting here, right? It is rearranging itself and the carbocation is formed here. So this is a type of rearrangement, right? The molecule, the group is rearranging itself in the molecule, okay, to give the more stable product. So this is rearrangement reaction, and we can see both of these are structural isomers because only the structure has changed but the molecular formula is still the same. Last reaction of today's session is pericyclic reaction. So pericyclic reaction is electron reorganization of substrate molecule taken place through a cyclic state in a single step under influence of heat or light. So what exactly happens here is, in the presence of heat or light, electron reorganizes itself to give a cyclic ring type structure or any other structure. So pericyclic reactions are of 2 or 3 types: electrocyclic and sigmatropic and cycloaddition, right? So first one we are discussing here is electrocyclic. So in this type of reaction, this is the structure. In presence of heat, the electrons reorganizes themselves and we obtain a cyclic structure. So it is electrocyclic reaction because we are obtaining cyclic structure in the end. Example of pericyclic reaction is cycloaddition. Cycloaddition are also of 2 types: 2,2 cycloaddition and 2,4 cycloaddition. So we can see 2,2 cycloaddition is photochemical and 2,4 cycloaddition is thermal, right? This is thermal and this is photochemical. These reactions are oftenly asked in JAM exams. So see, in 2,2 cycloaddition, this bond comes here and this bond comes here. So the ring forms. So it is a kind of cycloaddition, cyclic addition, right? Intermolecular cyclic addition, right? And in this 2 and 4, this bond shifts here, this bond attacks here, and the bond shifts here. So it is a type of cyclic addition, right? So we obtain this, right? A double bond is coming here and 2 single bonds are formed. So this is thermal, this is photochemical. Last pericyclic reaction we are going to discuss in this slide is sigmatropic reaction. So sigmatropic reactions are also of so many types, but we are just discussing one of them, which is 3,3 sigmatropic. We just have to number these like this, right? So there are 2 double bonds, right? A single bond and a bond joining them. So we have to number them this way, 1 1, and the third should come here. So this is a type of so 3 attacks here, this comes here and this comes here, right? It's this way. So this was 1 2 3, 1 2 3. So the 1 1 bond breaks and the 3 3 bond connects, right? So a single bond is connecting the 3 3 third carbon, and the 1 1 bond is breaking here. So this is sigmatropic, right? Sigmatropic reaction. Just the sigma bond is moving, right, in such a manner. So this is also a type of pericyclic reaction. When we will discuss about pericyclic reaction, we will discuss these reactions in detail. In this session we are just discussing about types of organic reaction, so I have just put on a slide here. Thank you for watching. Stay connected for more such videos.